Thank you, Ed. All right, well, before you start on any type of weight loss program, it's always good to have a doctor check you out, obviously. But if you're really serious about wanting to lose weight and fat and all that good stuff, you might want to take it to the next level and make a quick visit over to the University of Tennessee.
Okay, Danny, go ahead and stand up against the wall.
At first glance, this might look like a typical trip to the doctor's office for Danny Callerman.
Can you step out?
But this is all part of a test at the University of Tennessee, one that's a little bit out of this world.
We feel very fortunate that we have that tool, because it's really in terms of service to the community as well as doing our research. It's just a great tool to have.
This tool is called a BOD pod. It's the most accurate way to measure body fat.
How come you guys aren't wearing this? Okay, well, because air that is trapped in your hair has a different moisture level and a different temperature than the air in the room, and so it compresses at a different level than otherwise.
Danny has to wear a swimsuit and a swim cap, even though she's not actually going to get wet.
The door will stay closed for about a minute, then I'll open the door and we'll repeat it. Okay? Any questions before we start? No.
In just a few minutes, the test will be over, and Danny will know exactly what her body composition and her body fat really is.
If we used underwater weighing, which is the older technique, a person has to get under the water, get totally wet, takes a lot longer, much more involved process, and this gives you the same results in a fraction of the time. Danny
can't move while the BOD pod makes the necessary pressure changes, and the computer calculates the numbers. But in less than a minute, it's over. A quick, accurate, and a real-life way to measure body fat, even though it might look like something out of a sci-fi movie. All right, we're not going to tell you her body fat because we've all had it done, and that's just not fair. Well, if that looks pretty interesting to you, you can call 974-6040. That's the number for UT's Physical Activity and Health Center. For $30, you can have them run the whole BOD pod test on you, and you get the most accurate reading of your body fat. All right, like I said, the Live at 5 girls have had it done for our Dr. Phil group. The question is, was it a lot of fun? What do you think, Kina?
It wasn't uncomfortable at all. I mean, it was kind of hard to sit still and just, keep your body still. But no, it was really neat. It was really precise, and I thought it was a great thing. I'm glad we did it. Oh, yeah.
Jackie Ansley's the one who actually pointed us in that direction, and she's been our trainer from Fort Sanders Fitness Center. Why do you think it's good that, since we're all on the Dr. Phil diet, that we've had it done?
I think the biggest thing is we all start focusing so much on numbers. And we start talking about scales, and every scale varies. The biggest thing is just our body fat we need to start. And then the more weight you lose, the harder it is to lose pounds, is the body fat's going to go down. Especially if you're working out, lifting weights, those things.
That's right. So we're also looking at our body fat, not just the scale. But speaking of scales, we do have to look at the scale. It's time for